Hello everybody, what is going on? My name is Raven. Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be a charmed theory. I've done a few of these before, and some of you really seem to like it, but this one is actually a little bit different. We all know at the end of season 3, Prue dies. But this theory states that Piper is actually the one who dies, not Prue. But unable to accept the fact that she is the one that had to deal with the trauma. She dies from the shotgun blast to her stomach. She bleeds out. She feels really cold. She dies. So in her mind, she creates an alternate reality, which is seasons 4 through 8, the rest of the series, where she is in limbo. And in her mind, she is the one who survives Shax's attack, lives out the rest of her life having children, and later having grandchildren. Now, again, the children she has are with Leo. Besides the source, Shax, and all evil in general, she unknowingly blames Phoebe, Cole, and elders responsible for her own death. This explains why, in her reality, Phoebe becomes an extremely selfish, annoying version of herself, hell-bent on abandoning her witchy duties and family all throughout seasons 4 through 8, for guys and for her job. But since Phoebe is someone she also loves being her sibling and all, Piper's reality gives Phoebe celebrity-like success as well. Cole goes from being the source of all evil, possessed by the old source, to someone whose personality does a total 360, and he basically starts stalking her. Piper kind of has a way of blaming Cole for some of this, and, not agreeing that he and Phoebe should stay together. She sends Jason to Phoebe's way. He is a handsome, rich, we all meet him in season 5. Amazing guy. Then later on, you got Drake, the half-demon, who has limited time left to live before he has to die. And eventually sending Cupid, because Cupid is supposed to be the opposite of evil and demonic, just like how her angelic husband Leo is. Unless you watch the other theory where Leo's evil, but we're not going to talk about that today. A global crisis occurs where beings called Titans are released who massacre almost all the elders, who for some lame reason are not only helpless but accept their fate. Then beings known as avatars appear and offer to eradicate all evil in the world in general. Later on, Piper's mind brings back the Triad as ultimate villains, and defeating them would finally eliminate evil, and she can finally get her happily ever after. As the seasons go on, her reality starts making less sense. A customer from her club turns out to be her long-lost sister Paige, who seems to be like Phoebe 2.0, but a better version of this reality Phoebe. With her, Shax is easily vanquished when he's supposed to be an extra hard demon to kill, as seen in, especially for a new witch/whitelighter. We also never see Paige's Uncle Dave and Aunt Julie. We literally never see Paige's adoptive family besides her dead parents. And there's no concern shown by Paige over them as well, as if they don't even exist. Victor has no problem with Paige either. He just accepts her readily even when it's clear that Patty cheated on Victor with Sam, her whitelighter, and got pregnant by Sam. Sam was seen in happily ever after with Patty, about to move on after defeating the Water Demon season 2, suffering so much for his mistakes. But the elders are so evil, they prevent him from moving on, fighting peace, and make him a whitelighter again. Elders also constantly orb down to Earth, and their presence and actions appear more human than divine. Phoebe suddenly wants marriage when it's barely been a year after Prue's death and Cole's betrayal. And suddenly there's a baby obsession, which continues till end of the show. Conveniently, there's Uncle Coop for her baby needs, gifted by the elders. It's highly weird for elders to be invested in Phoebe's love life. But it's not weird when it's your sister invested in your love life. Piper having 3 children, and Paige and Phoebe also having 3 children. An all-powerful, super special magical baby boy when they've always had girls. Why it happens that the world's magic disappears for a day for him, and he is the heir to Excalibur as well. And it's also strange when Piper has trouble getting pregnant and suddenly she's carrying this super baby which kill her with how powerful it's supposed to be, or that it should kill her. We have things like why being erased from reality by cleaners who are suddenly around to erase and alter existence of magic from mortal memories but were strangely absent before. Chris's existence was almost erased as well, and in the end Chris died and faded away as if he never existed. This is when he traveled back in time to help make sure he got, his mom, Piper, got married by his dad, Leo, and he was shot and killed and he, faded away. Clues that Piper's quote-unquote sons really don't exist because ghosts can't get pregnant. Piper dies many times in her self-created reality and even becomes the angel of death. This is part of herself telling the truth about her situation, which she continuously refuses to accept. The source doctor of her reality and brain drain episode tries to tell her the same thing, but again, she stubbornly refuses to move on. The sisters don't talk about Prue or even try to summon her, because one, Prue is actually still alive, and doing that would shatter the illusion. Hence why you never even seen pictures of her, and Piper gives her imaginary granddaughter Prue's powers. The last scene of old Piper walking up the stairs, passing picture of P3, or PO3, Power of 3, with Paige and not Prue, means her spirit is still stuck in her ghostly reality. Similar to Lost Souls and Time Loop in the western town and club which caught fire. And seeing how future old Piper revealed to the time-traveling Piper using Cupid's ring how 50 years ago she almost had the exact same experience when their future selves visited. Perhaps it is a ghostly time loop which extends for years that she is stuck in. So what do y'all think? I don't think she actually died. I just think that, for them to fully move on and accept Paige, I think that they had to not talk about Prue. At least in the show. I think in the comics and things like that, they do mention Prue a lot more. The nieces and nephews, I'm sure, knew of Prue. And I just think that they did that not only because Miss Shannon Doherty, who played Prue, left the show, but I also feel like it's to accept Paige, accept their new sister, and not have her feel less loved or less like she's not part of the family if your other sister's pictures are all over the place. Now, I'm sure they kept pictures of Prue somewhere, but, I'm not sure. So, you all just need to let me know what you think in the comment section down below. And if you liked today's video as well, please also, again, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and notification bell. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye!